Yes, he is, Richard.
Incorrect,
Welcome
Incorrect.
to another.
Yes, Richard, you are on point at the beginning of this, man. I love you, Richard.
I love how it starts off so great and so grand right off the beginning. Guys, it's Saturday night. You know what it means. We're going to be showing off some books. We're going to be doing a lot of talking, and Sal's just going to dip out when he wants to.
Let's get. Oh, yep. Okay, good. Am I connected? Okay, good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, but no.
Yes.
Okay. Hit that like button. Dan Kelly Art, do some push-ups. Man, Richard, you are on it, buddy. You are on it. But I like how you prefaced it with the beast is an Avenger. You got to the most important thing first. Good job, brother. Good job. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's get down to some business. We got the usual suspects as always. Sal, tell them where they can find you when you're not here doing Codex things.
Awesome. Well, you can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner or under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
And we got Dan the Man down in the corner.
Dan the Man.
Tell them where they can find you, bud.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. Go buy some art because I am in desperate financial straits after what has happened yesterday. So go buy. Most of the stuff you see on there is for sale, and everything you buy, you'll get a print with it for free, and you'll get one of my stickers for free, and you'll get one of the brand new pins I got that my dad decided to order some and told me after the fact that he ordered some from his pin guy. So I got those. So go and order some. Buy some art because I need the money, and you'll get all this extra free stuff with it.
There you go. That's
We love free stuff. We love free stuff.
And again, if you order art from him like this, like the sketch cover, he can submit it to CGC, and you get this pretty yellow label because he is certified, bona fide, genuine, CGC recognized artiste. It will say Dan Kelly Art. And this right here, this is one of one. It's one of one. There are no more.
There are no more. That's
when you get something like this from Dan Kelly, it is a one of one item. Just so you know.
Yeah. Well, CGC is one of the reasons I'm in bad financial straits now, among other things. So,
well, I'm sorry about that.
I'm not happy with them at the moment, but
yeah, they pulled a number on him this weekend.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, what they did to me too, like a couple months ago.
Where I got an email that all 8 sketch covers I said to get graded. One of the ones for Sal that they were damaged in shipping.
They were damaged? Like, did they show actual what was wrong?
Yeah.
Well, they sent me pictures of the books where the corners are banged up. But when I asked them to send me a picture of the package to show that it was, they said, oh, well, we don't have that. But the way I had the books packaged, I had all of them bagged and boarded and then painters taped together so they wouldn't slide around. Then I had them bubble wrapped, multiple layers up and down, and then multiple layers side to side. I had a thin piece of wood on the top and the bottom in the box with them and all that. So
they were drops. They were drops.
Yeah,
they were dropped when they took them out of the box, and they're saying, "Oh, it was shipping damage."
Of course.
Yep.
Or they damaged them unwrapping them.
Yeah. So did it work because it's every one of them? I think that because I had them all taped together, I think they took them out of the box and dropped it, and that's why the corners on all of them are damaged.
Yep. Yeah, my 3 books I sent in, same thing. They sent me that email saying they were damaged in shipping or in transit, like you said, Dan. And then I saw the pictures of them, and all of them were damaged on the same corner at the same angle. It was like, no.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
Okay, so when those are graded, what will that get? A 9.4?
Well, I have 3 choices. I can either have them send them. They can either send them back, they can grade them as is, or they can press them all for an additional fee of $12 a book. So it would be $96, which would be $96 less than I would make when I sell them. But if I have them send them back and get them pressed somewhere else, even if I found someone to do them for, $10 a book, the little bit amount of money I'm going to save, I'm going to have to pay for that to ship them back to CGC, and then they've already been there for over a month, so then it's just going to push it back, push it back all at the start. So I'm pretty much just going to have to pay them to press them, and then.
But graded as is, what do you think your grade would be?
I can't take that risk.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
the lower the grade, the guy that's buying them, the lower the grade, the less the money is that he's paying.
This is a 9.4, and I'm absolutely thrilled with it.
Yeah,
Right.
the guy that's buying them, when I got the last ones in, he's like, all right, well, I'll give you this much for these, but that one's only a 9.4, so I'll give you this much for it.
Okay.
Right. And depending how damaged that corner is, it could be anywhere down to a 9 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I can't take that risk, so I just gotta bite the bullet and do it. And then finding that out like literally right after I got off the phone, it was like, oh, I'm gonna have to put like $2,000 into the car now. Yeah, yesterday was a bad day, and my wife driving in a parking lot, where somebody just apparently decided to dump a bunch of nails in the parking lot, and they got in their tires. She had to get a whole new set of tires.
Oh,
4?
God.
Wow.
Yeah. So yesterday just kind of sucked all over.
Bad day. That was a bad day. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, bud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go buy some art so that I can afford to I can afford to eat next week. Which is funny because I got all these books I got at the convention, though they're all like $1 and $2 and $3 books, and I was like, oh, if I hadn't spent that money, and then I was like, what did I spend, like $100? Like on the books and the new books, like it'd be a drop in the bucket for all this. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so I'm sorry, brother.
All right. Talk about this guy then. Right over there.
Yeah.
Talk about this guy.
All right. Well, we will send positive thoughts Dan's ways. That's for sure. If you want to catch me, you head over to Comic Logic. Like it says down there, like it says right here, we're Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. We would love to see you. We're in the Northern Virginia area. If you're in this area, you come see us. Every Wednesday, you can catch me, Mighty Mike Harbor, Rob Kalin. We'll all be there getting our 4-color fix every single Wednesday. So we'd love to see you. We got a couple events coming up. We have, we have Free Comic Book Day coming up, first Saturday in May, and our special guest will be Diana Lee Insanto, who is martial arts royalty. Her father is a great martial artist. There she is. There's her character in the Star Wars show, and she is Bruce Lee's goddaughter. So if you want to meet and greet martial arts royalty and get a signature, come see us there. So we would love to have you come by. Also want to give some love to the comic character of the day site that founded by our buddy Archduke Kevy, and Dan is running right now. And Dan's putting a great eclectic mix of characters of the day up there. And between me and Talking Geek, we'll have a cover of the day. Sometimes you get 2 covers, you get bonus covers. So when that happens, so
double C's.
That's right, you get a 2-fer. So come see that site. Dan always usually has a nice salacious random panel of the day that we all dig, and great questions of the day. But it's a great place to meet, great place to talk. Matter of fact, it's where we all became acquainted here. So really good stuff there. So up to that fellow up there in the top, our master builder, a fellow that built this station so that we can express our love of comics on a daily, weekly basis, a monthly basis, a yearly basis, every damn day that we live, breathe, and expel comic information out into the masses. It's because of the vision that guy had, that guy who put this together brick by brick by brick. He put the bricks down, he put the mortar down, and he erected this edifice of comic knowledge. He's the one, the only master builder, J-Dub.
Oh, thank you for that, Uncle. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun again, guys. If you guys haven't checked out any of the shorts I've been doing for the reviews, go check them out.
Yeah, those are funny. Today's one gave me some trauma. I'll have to tell you that.
Lots and lots of trauma.
Drama.
Trauma.
In case anyone didn't know, it was Buzzkill. It was great. But you can check us out at the Codex Station. Join us up shop for everything Codex. Get some merch on the team. Meet the team. Let us know what you don't like, and find us on all of the
all the socials.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that we have all the socials because look at us. This motley crew, we've got every damn social that you've ever heard of. We've got socials penicillin can't cure. But what we do want to do is we want to pass them along to you. And the best way to do it is you reach out and you press that button and you can get what we got.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Talking Geek.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. You can post them up there. You know, we're going to be showing off. You know, one of the videos we put up on YouTube is that I filmed the stuff and Jamie did a good job editing it. You know, of this small Frederick Comic Con that we went to a week ago. That me, Gary, Sal were at, and Chris, and me and Gary and Sal will show off what we got there. But Chris was the one that really walked away with the
he scored big
stuff.
What did he get?
Yeah, got an all-star.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gary, did you get that text I sent you about the Kickstarter?
You know what? That's something that came during the week, and I forgot all about it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I was just Jimmy Palmiotti just launched a new Kickstarter for Painkiller Jane. So so anybody else interested, go on Kickstarter and search for it or just Google it or something. But I said to Gary because I was like, hey, if you want me to bid on something on here for you, because the stuff that after their Kickstarters end, the stuff really goes up price wise.
Well, I appreciate it, but it's probably best you didn't with everything else that happened this week to you. So
yeah.
Oh no, I was asking if you wanted me to bid on something for you.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Well,
because I know you don't do Kickstarter, and there's another one that's launching on Monday. You might be interested in for that company that does those long box heroes figures, and they're doing another wave of them. They have a Rocketeer figure in it, couple Savage Dragon, Grendel.
If it's heavy flow, I don't want to even see it.
No, it's not. It's not that.
The greatest F-lister to ever exist.
Heavy flow with ooze action.
Yeah, they're taking Arthur figure, but yeah, I thought you might be interested in the Rocketeer figure.
Yes, yeah, sounds good. Thank you. But yeah, you did send that, and I totally blanked. That's right. I forgot to respond. I'm bad about that, man. I get overwhelmed.
You're the Ric Flair. You're the Ric Flair
he
comics,
gets
baby.
2 text messages. He's like, I'm not answering either because this is too much.
Well, the other time is sometimes they come when I'm driving the bus and I have time to respond, and then I forget about them.
Yeah.
Look,
right.
I'm 60. I'm allowed to be forgetful.
Yes. You have everything.
Well,
but the only thing that people should not forget tonight is the keyword for your showcase, which is.
Well, you know what? This is a hard. Okay. Superstar. Superstar.
Well, like I said, if you look at the Kickstarter, if there's something you want from it, just let me know and I'll back it.
I will. I appreciate it. Very good.
Right.
And I'm glad Chris was on. I didn't have to text him. Usually I have to text him and wake him up.
Yeah, he's like, "Wake me up, please."
Yeah, I did. Listen, Drippy. See, there he is.
There's Chris.
He's awake and he's in fine form.
So what convention are they at, Talking Geek? I know they're at a convention this weekend.
Yeah, he was in. Oh my god, I saw it earlier. He'll toss.
Mike and I are going to the shop show in Annandale tomorrow morning.
Nice.
So we'll go for a brief visit. We're not going to be an all-day thing. We're not going to be all-day suckers. But
it's a brief visit, just a
brief
pop in, pop out.
Maybe
pop out.
Maybe a couple hours.
All right. Well, are we ready to kick this show off and sell some books?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Sal, hit it.
I'll hit it. We'll see you guys in about a minute.
Ooh. What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to another Comics Unleashed. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time on a Saturday with us showing off everything we got this week. Oh my God. We got the usual suspects with us. We got Sal, the Slab guy, Dan Kelly, and the Preferred Comics himself, Woo! Uncle Gary. Woo! And of course, me, J-Dub.
Gary, I must compliment you on your choice of jerseys tonight.
You like
Wardrobe.
that? You like that? I know we're wearing the Caps, baby. Caps scored 6 goals, beat the defending champs 6-3. Ovi didn't have a goal, but he had 2 assists.
Yep.
And what the hell? The beginning of that second period, 2 goals in the first minute.
That was amazing.
Nuts.
That was crazy.
So, Caps, best record in the league right now. We'll play Winnipeg coming up, Tuesday maybe?
I think it's Tuesday night. Yep.
Tuesday night for
that's a litmus test right there for you, baby.
Well, so was the Panthers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but you're right. Winnipeg will be the thing. So, yeah. So me and Sal are copacetic there.
Yeah. We can't wait to talk about the Blackhawks again.
Well, you gotta give them about 5 more years.
yeah. Just another rebuild.
Yeah, it's another rebuild for them.
Now, Dan, do you care about the Caps?
I don't get to watch them that much anymore, but yeah, that's the one DC team that I would actually root for.
You and all the other Baltimore folks. That's the only DC team y'all care a little bit about.
Well, we have our own football team. We have our own baseball team. We had a basketball team till they moved to DC.
Yep.
And took on the stupidest name in the entire NBA, which says a lot when one of the teams is named the Pelicans. And,
or the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, the Wizards is a worse name than that.
How about the Bucks?
When you put Bucks are good. When you put Jazz in Utah, though, that doesn't work.
Yeah, what was that line they said in basketball where they were making fun of the teams and their names moving around? Is like in Utah has the Jazz where they don't allow music.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
you used to have the Skipjacks.
I was going to say we had the Skipjacks, but that was a minor league team.
Yeah,
they went to they're the farm team for the Caps, and they went to Hershey.
Oh, the Skipjacks became the Bears. I did not realize that.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I mean, what's the worst name, Chris and Bougie? Is it the Fighting Yank or this one old character DC had called the Gay Knight? When gay had a different connotation.
Ooh,
if you got to fight the Yank, are you going to get where you want to be?
But they
the jerk
name later. I forget what they changed it to.
All right, but we ready to show off some books?
Yeah, we're going to show off some books.
Let's show some books.
I was wrong on that detail, but we'll talk about it later.
All right. Okay, who's got back issues, just to ask? I'm pretty sure everybody. Okay, including myself. All right, I'll kick it off because I only got 2 back issues, technically. But I'll kick it off with what we got this week. All right. So, we're going to start off with our indie. And this is that Suffer and Succotash from the Abyss, number 9.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Bermejo, look at that. That is such a wicked cover. That is not what you want to see in your pantry.
And this is exactly why we added comic cover artist of the year now to the Codex.
Yeah, he's a high contender.
All right, next up from Dark Horse, we got Those Not Afraid, number 3, which is really, actually very, very good.
That's an interesting cover.
If no one's seen this at their shop and they do see it, pick it up.
Why they got stank faces?
Because they can't figure out how to catch the 2 killers that are going on a killing spree to beat the ultimate killing spree of all, like the record.
And the Wizard is an excellent choice for a bad name.
Bad name for a cool character.
It is a cool character, but
an important character, a somewhat obscure but still important character.
Mr. Frank, the Wizard.
Yes. Next up from Image, Bug Wars number 2. I got the first issue.
How much you liked it?
I enjoyed it. Like I actually like the art in here is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought the artwork was pretty good too.
I think it needs the story to build up a little bit more, but I thought the second issue was better than the first. Next up from Image, Saga 72. Still on that Saga train. Can't get off.
I hope nobody clubs that poor fella.
Don't
Takes
say
him
that.
takes him to the club? What?
Yeah.
You know, baby seals get clubbed. I hope nobody clubs it.
Saga is like the Game of Thrones of comics. Your favorite character dies within like 30 seconds.
The final yank.
Yank.
A series that I'm actually really enjoying that I never thought I would from the Energon universe, G.I. Joe #5.
Okay.
Because unlike everyone here, I never picked up a Transformers comic before. I never picked up a G.I. Joe comic before. So
Well, neither did Gary.
I didn't. I've never had the Transformers.
But I
don't even know if there's more to them than meets the eye.
Oh yeah, there is. You pay extra for that.
Pay extra for that.
But I did do
Especially
something
in Vegas.
that I didn't think I'd ever do because me and Precious came to an agreement that we were going to pick up one DC title, which we've been doing the Detective 500 to current, which we're doing really well on. We're going to start a Marvel title, but we were also wanting to do an indie title. It came down to 2, and I won. So I got Spawn 360.
There you go.
I got Spawn 361.
Look at that.
That's a nice cover. That's
Yeah.
a pretty
It
kick-ass
is.
cover.
And I got Spawn 362.
Oh, I like that one too.
That's pretty good.
Brett Booth in here and the artwork is what sold me because I had a conversation with her about it. Because ever since we left your museum, Uncle,
Yep.
those figures have been burned in the back of my brain.
I hear.
So
Nice.
I was like, I gotta.
David Carradine came and went at the same time.
Oh. Wow.
This is the game night issue. All
Yank.
right, next.
Did McFarlane, you know, when he ran that contest where he had all the people posting to, you know, the fan art to win a shot to get a cover on the Spawn books, did he ever actually do any of those covers? Because I don't remember seeing any in the shop.
I think they did. I gotta look again.
There was a big controversy because one of the winners was
That's what it was.
using AI, and that was specifically against the rules. And then the guy was really shitty about it when people called him out, and he was like, "F you, I won. You're all just jealous."
Yeah, you sent us the screenshots of that one.
Yeah, but I never actually saw any of the covers come out. I didn't know if he actually did them or it was just like, we're just gonna let this fade away.
Yeah, we're gonna let this slide. But on to Marvel, starting off with Ultimate Black Panther 14.
Cool.
I am loving this book so far. One World Under Doom #2. A giant thing right there.
I love that. That's a great cover.
Exceptional X-Men #7. This is the X-Manhunt.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Eddie Brock Carnage #2.
Oh, I love that one. I've read that one.
That's a good cover. I like that.
If I can get.
Hey, hold it still because you're blurry when you're moving. You know.
So is
Sorry,
that a
Reese.
mini series?
What's that?
This ongoing.
Series?
It's ongoing. It should be ongoing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Because I mean, how long are they really going to keep him as Carnage?
Until they milk that cash flow.
Yeah. Until they milk it. Yeah. Jamie's right. Until they milk it to death. Then they'll move on to something else.
I don't want to do this, but I don't want to say it out loud. But I think this is in a comic cover of the year status for me. And I can't explain why because I love it so much. But it's Deadpool Wolverine #3.
That's fun.
Yep.
I love that this cover is so fun. They're just stabbing it and shooting and they
It's
don't
reminiscent of the fight in the movie.
they're unaliving each other.
Mm. We're trying to anyhow.
Yeah. Next up, one that I am still getting that I don't know why I'm still getting, but I'm reading it anyways. Ultimate X-Men #13 with
Oh,
one X-Men in it.
jeez.
I gave up on that a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
same
I
here.
haven't seen it, but I was like, if I'm going to keep going with the Ultimate Universe, I might as well keep it. One I am looking for.
It was a blast hanging out with you at the show and,
Yep.
and at the
Yeah,
show, on the show,
Same.
and then the next day at the show.
Yeah, I wish I could have, seen you, but different states.
Well, it was good too. You weren't watching the show that night when Chris was here because it went off the rails.
Yeah.
No, it was fun.
Chris is actually really good and surprisingly like morbid and has
Yes.
some peace to it at the same time.
Yep. I agree.
Chris likes a morbid piece.
Yes. One I am excited for that came out before I was born that I want to read. The Fantastic Four #3.
There you go.
Accidentally.
First costumes, first Fantastic car.
Yes.
First time they were
First bathtub.
First time they were said that they were in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you
I
go.
love it.
Wow.
I've been loving everything. Like I said last time, that Stan Lee's put out that I never read.
Also, first 12-cent Marvel.
Well, it was what?
I think 1 and 2 were 10 centers, and that should be a 12-center or the original.
Oh, yeah.
12 center.
All right. Last for Marvel, I have the Avengers #24.
There we go.
Yeah, that's nip.
Well, anytime you can stick Black Cat, you do it.
Mm-hmm. That's what Peter said.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're on to DC, which we're kicking it off with the new Absolute title, Flash #1.
That's a cool cover. The fellows at the shop praised that. I haven't read it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people praising this book, and I'm like, I can't wait to read it. Absolute Batman #6. I'm digging this cover.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We've got Titans #21, which the cover is kind of meh to me.
Is that the B cover?
Yeah, that's a B cover.
And then we got Nightwing #124.
That's a cool cover.
Oh, I like that cover.
It's creative. Another facsimile for y'all. Batman 613 for the Hush series.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very cool.
And 2 that I got that I couldn't pass up because of Theo. Sonic and Justice League.
Huh.
Because we've been on a Sonic kick for weeks now. Watching all 3 of them repetitively.
Mm.
And then I also got the B cover, which is pretty. I really like this one.
Very fun.
Very fun. Lastly, for DC, well, not DC, but in the singles, Detective 1096.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that. Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
And I do have 2 back issues, but I did get something because, as usual, when it comes to Uncle Gary, he inspires me to get new things and try out different books. And I realized that this doesn't have a huge run of it so far, so it's manageable for me to get. But I got DC Finest, Batman Year 1 and 2.
That's
Nice.
it. Those are good stories, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And so I got this, and I just ordered Superman, the original superhero, I think it's called. That was the next one in line. But there's only a few of them out right now. So I figured that these are manageable in the sense of I could pick up one every couple weeks and be caught up.
Well, they give you great story. Right. They're great collections.
Yes.
They're doing, they're jumping on what Marvel's been doing with the Epic line. So
Right. But yeah, that's it for me. Sal, you want to go up next?
Sure.
Let me get you up there, bud. Sorry.
All right. So before I get into my stuff, Chris had sent me pictures of what he picked up at the show this weekend. And it's only 3 books. I'll show you to him really quick. Or at least he's got these 3. This is the one he picked up for sure.
17. All-Star 17.
That is beautiful.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even want to know?
I don't even know the price. I don't
I know the price. He got a good deal on it.
Yeah.
The person that was selling it is always a little bit high. Only sells raw books, and Chris talked him down a good bit. So Chris did some good negotiating on that book. Got a very fair price for that book.
Nice. All right, Chris. I forgot where you got these. I don't know if you got these at the show, but he also got this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
cool.
got that at the show.
That's the cover. That's the cover he saw that I had here the day before, and he said he had to have it, and I was able to find him a copy. And that's a pretty nice copy. That copy is so nice it might even be better than my best copy, or at least close.
And now Uncle Gary's got an upgrade. Wants to upgrade it.
Well, my copy's nice, but I mean, it's just Chris's was that nice, and Dave Wolf gave him a really good really good deal on that.
All
Yeah,
right.
and look, that is a top 10 cover for me. for any comic, anytime.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Jim Aparo, Wildcat, Batman. It's a boxing cover. It's a Jim Aparo. Got the Joker in there being a twisted little referee. It is just, man.
I
just
love the wraps
love
on
it.
both their hands. Like
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love how like just it just looks like it's gonna hurt.
Well, they got the cestuses that have spikes on them,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
so
I
it's going to hurt even worse.
didn't even
Yep.
notice the spikes. They look like they were wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, they're the cestus gloves, and they got the spikes on the knuckles. So yeah,
All right.
those are bad hits.
All right. Cool. So he also got this one as well.
Oh, I didn't know he picked that up. That was what he was looking for.
I thought he got that in the mail, but
I
maybe
think this is
not.
the one he got in the mail. Mhm.
Yeah, win-win. That's right. Yeah, that's the Superman and Superboy Earth Prime.
Yep.
Yeah, he mentioned a couple times he was specifically on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So that's what Chris got. So let me go jump into what I got. This is my weekly pool. It's a light stack for weekly stuff this time, but I also got Eddie
Yep.
Brock Carnage. Yeah. Okay. He got that in the
Good
mail.
books, Chris.
Yep. Good
Good
books.
books, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm absolutely digging this. As you guys know, Venom fan, Symbiote fan. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how it
Chris.
works. That's how it
Chris,
works.
can I tell them? Can I tell them who gets those books when you're not walking the earth anymore?
Hang on one second. Dogs are coming in.
That's a joke between me and Chris.
Come on. There we go. All right. Very good. All right. So now that we have the dogs are in, I also got One World Under Doom with the giant thing.
The giant thing. It's
That's
sparkly.
Sparkly.
It's
He is
sparkly.
sparkly.
Yeah.
Also picked up Exceptional X-Men number 7.
Snoop. Yep. Snoop keeps scoring.
He does. And then I got Detective Comics 1095.
That's cool.
Nice. That is a cool cover.
Mm-hmm. I decided to pick up Flash number 1 just to see what it's like. This is a pretty wicked A cover.
Hey, look, it's our
So-
thumbnail.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So you went back out again. Go ahead. There you go. So, like Jamie, had to pick up Fantastic Four number 3, but I got the foily.
The foily
Goodness.
goodness. Look at that.
So I got that. And then in my Heroes Corner Comics mail call, I picked
There-
up. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here.
So we're joking about that. So truthfully, Chris told his lovely wife that if he shuffles off this mortal coil, that
Mhm.
I get his All Stars. He got the All Star 4. He's got the 2023, the first Psycho Pirate. And when he bought this one this week, I said, Chris, you're buying me another All Star. Thank you, buddy.
Nice.
I love
Nice.
you, brother.
All right. So I also got the Superman Last Days of Lex Luthor number 2.
The book that's been on delay for like the last 3-5
I know.
months.
I'm gonna have to reread the first damn one to
figure out where I'm at.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's my weekly pickup. We're going straight into back issues, right? We're just doing them all at once.
No, we're gonna come back around.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
Like
done.
you like we talked about. Well, real
Yes.
fast, do you want to give the giveaway info?
Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, it's March Madness, and like usual, Kodak Station is giving away a prize at the end of the month, and you could win these books right here. We got the Joker, Death in the Family Trade from the New 52 version, and we have Foily Goodness, Red Hulk number 1, Eddie Brock Carnage number 1, and Absolute Power number 1. All Foily Goodness issues. So what do you got to do? You got to enter in hashtag giveaway in the comments, or if you're a paying member already, you're automatically entered to win. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click that like, share, and subscribe. Show us a little screenshot saying you signed up, and you're entered in to win this. At the end of the month, Jamie does the Wheel of Death, figures out who is the winner, and of course, you're going to get those in the mail shortly after.
Yes.
Booge, I did not think about cutting his brake lines. I swear to God.
Yes.
Oh, that's the same thing I said because he spent the night at Gary's. I was like, yeah, Gary's going to be going in that room at 2:00 in the morning with a pillow.
It's mother.
All right.
Listen.
All right. I'm gonna throw
Dan.
Dan up now.
All right, so I'll start off with my DC pulls. I got Zatanna issue 2 with Jamie's boy.
Oh, I didn't know he was in there. Now I gotta get it.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first issue, but he's pretty prominent in the second one.
Is he? Now I'm buying it.
Also got Titans 21. I got the A cover.
Oh, Chris, look, it's a Psycho Pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he was in this one, the issue before. I got the Question all along the Watchtower. So there's this. Excuse me. One more to go after this for the miniseries to end. Challenges the Unknown 4, which this book's been really good.
I like that cover so
That
much.
cover is good.
Yeah, I like it. And I like how every Justice Leaguer they have go out with them, whatever the mission is, they wear an altered costume with the purple on it, like the Challengers wear. And then they had Captain Comet in this one, and
good.
Green Lantern's wearing the wearing the purple instead of green in there, and Captain Comet's kind of giving him shit for it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to read that with Captain Comet in there. I haven't seen him in a book in ages.
Yeah,
Love
it's good.
Captain
The Zatanna book is okay so far. It's only 2 issues in, but it's good so far. What does it say?
Cool.
I love.
He likes the power play. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Power play. There you go.
And I also got the New Detective, which love
Great
this
stuff.
cover. I've actually read all the. I'm caught up on all my reading too with this stuff. Mostly, and
Tom Taylor just kills it.
I love the the new creative team on Detective. It's already become one of my favorite books to get every month. And then I got the A cover for the Superman Last Days of Lex Luthor, which the first issue of this came out 1 year and 8 months ago. We've got the second issue, so I guess.
I was way off.
Yeah. So then the next one, I guess, will be on that shipping schedule. We'll get in 2027, I guess.
Good.
Well,
Because
it's a good ways
we'll
down
still
the
be
road to
here
make it
showing
worth
it off.
Yeah. No, I hopefully they're back to it. I guess, I know when they put the first one out that DC kind of jumped the gun because Brian Hitch even came out and said, he's like, yeah, they weren't supposed to put it out yet because we don't have the next one ready. And then I guess with them doing the red coat and stuff, that put them farther behind.
Yeah.
And then I got these 2 books when it's all Gary at the show. He picked these up for me at his shop. Pop Killed #1.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Fun book. That was a fun book.
Yeah. Actually, these 2 are the only ones I haven't read yet, so I'll probably read them tomorrow. And Lucky Devil 1.
Yeah, that's only 9 issues too, so it's not that bad.
I just didn't realize it was coming out in my shop and sold out of it, and Gary picked me up a copy of it.
Nice.
Yep.
The Challengers book has been really good, and it's kind of had this element of mystery through the first few issues about what's going on with the team. That by the end of this issue they kind of figure it out some. Excuse me. And have a good teaser going into the next one. Got Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger #4. I really like the first 3 issues. This one's good. It's a different artist on it. I don't like the artist on this one as much. It's not as gritty as the artist on the first few issues was. But the story is still good. Defenders of the Earth #5.
Nice.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Jim Calafori.
Got that dick.
Jim Calafori will be signing at Comic Logic coming up in the future. So we will make that an official announcement, but come see him.
And
Nice.
Rockefellers #4.
That's a great cover. I like it.
Yeah. And I guess I didn't have any Marvel this week. Just DC and Indies.
All
So
right.
that's it for new stuff for me.
Uncle Gary.
All right, let's go. Since we'll start with our Marvel, and it wasn't a big Marvels week for me either. Werewolf by Night, polybagged. You know what? I quit bagging these things. It's a pain in the ass to cut them open. I just don't enjoy it. Daredevil.
I can see why.
They're not bagged for my protection.
They're back for your pleasure.
Yeah, they're not pleasurable either. New X-Force, part of that X-Manhunt storyline, which is okay, I guess. Also, the Super Stabby. Yeah, Talking Geek. Jim California is doing what he does. Super Stabby. Deadpool Wolverine. Jamie.
Even the story.
It's great.
Like,
yeah.
He's like, if I poke you enough, you'll wake up.
Yep. The Kirby crackling thing here.
Some giant Fang action.
You got some giant Rocky Thang. And Avengers. Black Cat. Turn it this way, you can really see the cleavage. So I know that's what
it's an optical illusion.
That's what sells.
That's what sells. That's what sells, baby. This book I had missed a while back. Final issue of Outsiders. So pick that up. Also got that great detective cover. Yeah. Take face like that. I got a book I really enjoy because Mark Waid knows how to tell a superhero story. I think it's still Mark Waid. Yeah. World's Finest. This is a crossover with Aquaman. That's been really good. And it's a retro story. It's a story from past. I also got Absolute Flash 1. I'll give that a try. Like I said, it got pretty rave reviews at the shop. Absolute Batman. I think this wraps up that arc. So,
yeah, this one wraps up the arc, and then I don't know how long this is going for. I was just talking about that the other day. It's like, how much longer do we have for Absolute and Ultimate?
Don't know. Batman and Robin.
I mean, the original Ultimate Universe ran for a long time, so
it did.
Well, the Ultimates is only supposed to be it's like a year or something till the big event happens and stops everything.
Alrighty.
Oh, we'll see. I hope it's longer.
Catwoman, a cover, and
Mark Waid's pretty cool.
Yeah,
he does good stuff.
And of course,
great
show, Catwoman. Kitty cats. My wife is claiming that cover. I usually got a cat. She gets it anyway. Challengers, and I'm really excited to read this now that I know Captain Comet's in it. I love the logo. That's just a great logo. Love the hourglass and the just fantastic.
There's another old, not super well-known DC character that kind of makes an appearance in it. I know that you'll know who it is as soon as they say his name, but I think a lot of casual fans maybe might recognize the name, probably won't.
A lot of casual fans won't know who the hell Captain Comet is.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually have Captain Comet's first appearance, Strange Adventures 9. Love that book. 1951, I think.
Of course you do.
It's a great cover that's on that, too.
On the Strange Adventures 9? Yes, it is.
Great. Like in that con video. Got it. Have it. I got this little short box.
Yeah. The Question. I really like how the Question, Challengers, and the Justice League title and the Atom Project all have those threads that connect.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a good job with that.
That's what I love when they do the continuity. Like when it actually connects and is woven in between stories, it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a different writer on every book too, so it's not like it's one guy that's just I got it straight.
Oh,
like,
it's editorial. It's editorial keeping them. Yep. Nightwing cover. Is it Space Cabbie? Space Cabbie is a very interesting character.
What's happened, Chris, is Peter David is in very, very poor health.
Yep.
And he doesn't have health coverage because all the years he worked, he was, he wasn't a contract guy, so he's a freelancer, and he's just running out of money paying for all these medical bills. So somebody set up a GoFundMe for him so he can get money to pay his medical bills. Yeah, most comic creators do not have health care. And it's a shame. They'll have it for whenever they're contracted or directly working for a company, they might, but if they're not, then
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's only like 11 people in Marvel that have a contract that comes with healthcare.
Yeah, Geek Captain Comet is great. Look up Strange Adventures 9. That is a hell of a cover. It's a great cover. One of my favorites.
it's so good.
Teen Titans 21. And Sal, you and Dan, I was going to ask, when you go into Beyond, if you see a Teen Titans 17, I'm pretty sure it's 17. We had damaged copies and never got replacements for, so I'm missing 17.
All right.
And also, Chris needs a Hyde Street 3. Hyde Street 3. So
I just read that. Oh my god.
so good, right? So
Which
good.
issue of Titans was it? 17.
I believe it's 17. I'll tell you for sure when
Okay.
Zatanna. There you go. There's that Blue Devil. Look at
Yeah.
him. Look at Cassidy. Yeah, Daniel. And I'm surprised Sal didn't show Shiny Goodness.
Didn't have that one at the shop.
It's a
Look at
DNA
that.
one too.
Yeah.
Look at the shine.
I'm jealous.
Look at the shine.
The shiny legs.
Shiny leg. Oh, shiny legs. And who doesn't like bunnies? There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cuddle bunnies. Their Dotson cover. Yeah. So,
And they just had a trade come out for her last miniseries.
yes, they did.
Mhm.
Yes, they did. And I tell you what, this was a bigger than usual independent week for me.
Yes.
So, we can show all this. Look at that. Heat Seeker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some. Come get
Do you
some.
get that for the covers, or is that something you actually read?
Yes.
You know how I read it? Here's how I read it. Centerfolds are great. I read it. It's a lot of fun. If Wabbits, for those of you that are old enough to know movies like Hard Ticket to Hawaii, this is it's a genre. It's fun. It's kind of private eye, action adventure TNA. So
Okay.
there you go. I like it. What goes with TNA? Dick Tracy. So there you go. Look at that ugly mug on the back. Yeah. So Dick Tracy, which I really enjoyed that book. Just like I have this one, Space Ghost.
Yeah, the voice
Nice.
actor just passed away.
Yes,
Yep.
you did. Lowe, I believe his name was.
George Alone. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading this, Prodigal Son. It's a
That's a
Western.
cool cover.
Yeah, so that's looks gritty. We're talking about gritty art, Dan. Look at that. That's pretty gritty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading that book. Here's another book that's late. It's got to the point I don't even remember who he's killed. But anyway, The Deviant.
Oh, is it number 9? That's the last issue.
That is the last issue. Been waiting a while for this. So about time. So it's an interesting story. A book I'm really oh, Chris.
He's
So
in red
bad.
form.
That is so bad. Matter of fact, it's so bad. I'll tell you the joke my wife hates, and I make sure I tell her once a year. What did the blind man say when he passed the fish market? Hello, ladies. So a buddy of mine, our good friend Kate, is here in town, who lives in Austria, and her Austrian husband is here with us. And they were in Boston traveling, and he knows that joke, and he shorthanded it. They passed the fish market. And he said, "Hello, ladies." That's a good thing.
Nice.
That was awesome. All right, a book I'm really excited to read, Out of Alcatraz.
Yeah, my shop was out.
Oh, man.
Cool.
It escaped. So this is riffing off the story where 3 inmates got out, and they believed to have been drowned, in the San Francisco Bay, but were they? So I'm looking forward to seeing their take on the story. But I think I'm really looking forward to that book.
That looks pretty thick. Is that like a one issue thing, or
You know what? It's to be continued. It's to be-
okay?
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Out of Alcatraz. So let's see what happens. Like Dan, I got the Rockefellers. So I've enjoyed. This has been a fun title. got
On those Ghost Machine books, when it has the little profile things at the end, do you read those?
yes, yeah.
Okay, I was just make sure you read the one at the end of this one.
Okay, yeah. I usually do read those. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Defenders of the Earth,
Ooh.
Jim Califori. Comic Logic, Jim Califori. Probably June 8th. And,
Nice.
Epitaphs from the Abyss, the B cover.
Suffer and Succotash from the Abyss.
Yeah, Suffering Succotash. And,
I've been practicing saying it, and I still can't say it.
Suffering Succotash. There you go. And that is just, man.
That's sick.
It's
Yeah, you go into your
what nightmares
shed.
are made of.
Yeah, you go into your shed and you see that. That's not good. That's not good at all. And there we go. That is my new weekly books, and I can't wait to get in to read them. But damn, I still have 4 DC books from last week to read, and before I can finish last week's. I cannot read the new books until I finish last week's homework. Just tough rules around here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, booze, Abyss is, like
Is this
any
the last issue for Abyss 2?
not that I know of.
I thought it only went up to like 9
This is issue 9. That's a weird number to stop at. I thought this was
12.
this was ongoing. I know. I mean,
Because I knew it was only a limited run.
it looks like it's talking about next month's book.
Okay.
So, Cruel Universe is only going to be 6 issues. I think I do know that, but I think Epitaphs from the Abyss and the other one I can't. Oh, the science fiction one I think will keep going for a while. And that's it for new stuff. So.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. Well, I will show off my 2 that I got while I was in Illinois, picking up my sister, so that way they could do the wedding dress shopping deal for the wedding. First one up.
Dude, hopefully you picked out a dress that you don't feel will constrict you too much.
I like when it cradles. It's got to make sure the undercarriage is good.
You got the legs for it.
I do.
Make it short.
I do. But Detective 597.
Oh, nice cover.
Yeah, it's a good cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got another Detective, which is 600.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
Very good.
And then we also picked up our C2E2 tickets. So we're going to go Saturday, April 12th, the day before my birthday. So if anyone's in Chicago for C2E2, find us. Because me, her, and Sonny will all be there.
Will you recognize? Or will you let Sonny hang out with you?
He won't be shooting any video near me.
Even when Sonny is shooting video, he won't be shooting any of that.
No, even when he is making videos, I'm gonna be like, you go on the other side.
No.
He doesn't know how to aim the camera.
Not only does Chris wear Spanx, he likes to be spanked.
Mm-hmm. All right, now you guys can show off your con stuff.
Yay! And other mail calls?
And other mail calls.
Okay, so let's start off with a mail call. So I got this stack.
Whoa!
Not gonna go through all of them, but I will show you this. One of the Facebook groups I belong to have the side chats.
So how many different covers are actually in there? Like 4?
Yes, because you don't know what the title is yet. You don't know what the title is yet. I picked up
Venom.
West Coast Adventures Volume 2.
Number 1.
Issues 1 through what was it, 28?
Oh,
29.
No, Chris,
Issues 1 through 29, issue number 85, and the annual number 1. So I picked up this deal for
Why 1 through 9 and 85? That's an odd combo.
I know, but it was cheap. It was like $60 shipped, so probably got $50 for that stack.
That makes you a wacko because that's what the West Coast Avengers were wackos.
So like,
well, Sal knows what a fan I am, and he messaged me. He's like, "You think this is a good deal?" And I looked at it. I was like, "Yeah, it's like $2 a book or something, $1 or $2 a book."
it's if you put it into if you include the shipping, because it was $60 shipped. Yeah,
I told him like it's a fun series. There's there's a bunch of even before WandaVision came out, it's one that I always said that was undervalued with some of the stuff that happened. They brought Human Torch back. Vision. They got the white body. They got rid of their kids. First appearances throughout it.
Yeah. So, got my Heroes Corner Comics call, which I don't need to go through because that has all the variants that you guys don't need to see tonight. But he always throws in something nice and pretty cool. He actually gave me a copy of Department of Truth number 12.
Nice. Look at that.
That's a wraparound one like that.
That's that clear
cool.
backing. That's that clear backing board I was telling you about.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So, yep, got that. We'll put that there. Next is another mail call, and I got these all from the same seller, but we picked up Phantom Stranger number 13.
Oh, there you go. Whose cover is that? Who did that cover?
Oh gosh.
Come on, Sal. You know this.
I can't think of the top of my head.
Yeah, me and
Neil
Tony
Adams.
just did a review of the first Great Lakes Avengers miniseries on the podcast week before last.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Neil Adams. Neil Adams.
Oh, good
That's
job,
right.
Sal. Good job.
Because this one I also picked up is also a Neil Adams cover.
Nice.
I was waiting for Gary to be like, "Good job, you got it wrong, but nice try."
Yeah.
That 43, that 43 might not be Neil Adams. Is that 43?
40.
40. Okay.
So, all right. So the next one I got from them is Supernatural Tales: The Living Mummy, number
got
15.
another. Oh, there's Danny. Hey, Danny. There's my daughter.
Hey, Danny.
My oldest child.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
Great cover on that one.
How close are you now?
I think I'm about halfway on completing this one.
Okay,
I
there's
remember
15 issues. I have 8 of them now.
Let me see how many I got. Supernatural Thrillers.
Yeah, those are ones
Right
I want
there.
to
I have 7. I have 7 of them.
Oh, we're neck and neck, buddy.
That's right. We're necking.
Oh no,
Naked booters.
I'll never get that out of my head. No. That's
Now.
better naked though, I guess.
It's better than naked. No, that's right. Now for the con book I went for. I was narrow focused on one book. I was going for it. I had money for this one book and this one book only. And it was X-Men number 28.
First Banshee. Very
Mhm.
nice. Yeah, I was excited for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. And he even bought it with his wife there too.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I told
She's
her what
in the
this was,
video.
Yep, she is. So
Did you
This
make sure she
brings-
signed off saying she was able to be in it?
yes, don't worry. I forged her name. It's all good.
I
Don't
haven't
worry
gotten
about it.
I haven't gotten the agreement sent to my email yet, so
Oh, okay. I'll PDF it to you. All right. Yep. So that brings my Volume 1 X-Men down to 21 books left.
Oh my gosh.
21 books left.
21 books and you have a complete run of 1 through 544.
That's correct.
And does that include giant size and like the annuals?
Says that, well, yes. Well, if you want to include giants, I'm not doing the annuals. I'm only focusing on the volume, the main volume. So, if you want to throw GSX in there, then add one more. So,
Well, I will tell you this: the annuals won't hurt you too bad.
right. I may go back and get the annuals
The
afterwards.
giant size one will hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
we're just having a giant size codex party. when you
Giant
finally-
size always hurts.
Yeah. Once you
Giant-
complete that run.
There's also giant size X-Men too, but that one's not really.
No, that was not worth anything. All right.
That's
No.
not worth it.
That was the angel one, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
No,
No?
No.
What was that?
it's the original team.
Yeah, it's the original team.
Oh.
Oh, because there's another giant sized X-Men, but it was with I think it was with Angel.
I seen
Oh, he
that
was in
too.
it. But I mean,
Huh.
it wasn't like that. I remember it wasn't Angel specific.
This
Ah.
one was.
Okay. And of course, wouldn't it be a night without a slab?
Look at that.
Oh, you finally got it?
Yeah. So thank you, Uncle Gary, for picking this up for me and
Absolutely.
delivering it.
I
So-
told him, Kent just gave me a book. Yeah, look at that.
So the other funny story is when we were trying to give I had stuff to give to Gary and Dan, and my wife and my daughter went out to the car. Gary was heading out there, and she's like, "Oh, I got to give you something from the car." And she pops open the trunk, and it's all the boxes I was taking to my storage unit, which you'll see in the video as well. And she's like, "I guess you could just take any of these." I'm like,
I told Sal I'm just going to take all I can carry. What I
Yeah.
can carry.
And at this point, all of it.
I think was it like 6 or
Sal said no. He can carry a lot.
yeah, don't do that. Don't say that to him. Giant size XXX man. Yeah, yeah. He claims that. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. So that's all I have from the shop and mail show and mail calls.
That Phantom
right.
Stranger 40 is a Jim Aparo
There you go,
cover.
Dan.
That's which one?
You had 40, right? Phantom Stranger 40.
Yeah, Phantom Stranger 40.
That's a Jim Aparo on Phantom Stranger 40.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was Neil Adams.
Yeah, Neil Adams was the first one. Jim
Mhm.
Aparo was the second one. But they're both
Still,
great.
yeah, still an awesome book.
Still an awesome artist. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a big stack of stuff from the con. I'm not, there's a couple like random loose issues here. I'm not going to show those, so I'll just show the ones where I got, like multiple issues from the series.
I used to date girls that had random loose issues, and they were the funnest.
Yeah.
So these are all, Sal had the impressive X-Men book. Gary's got some impressive stuff. All the ones I got were like $1, $2, and $3 books. The first one, I'll show off the stack of What If ones I got. And Gary was standing there talking to this seller about, setting up a deal to sell some of his stuff. And he's standing in front of this, some of the dollar bin boxes. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just wait for Gary to be finished. And then I'll go through that box. And as soon as he moved to the side, then some other guy came up and started digging through them. I'm like, all right, I'll wait for that guy to finish. And he gets to where they have some What If books, and he starts pulling them out, and I see it's ones that I need. And he's, like setting to the side to get them, and I'm looking at him like every time he pulls one out, I'm like, no, and he takes it to the side. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn it. But he still, there were still plenty in there that were ones that I needed to get. So I'll go through them real quick, and then if you want me to like hold up a cover longer or something, I will. So there's one issue from Volume 1, which is 44.
Yeah, good cover.
And then most of these other ones, again, I don't know what happened to my What If collection, so I'm having to rebuy them. So What If number 13.
It's volume 2, right? Yeah.
19.
Why is Vision so thick in that? Like, he's just like,
He was scooped up, Radio
He worked
Shack had a
out.
sale on hardware.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus. If he turns, is the Rob Liefeld chest?
Yeah, I did find a flash book that that I recommended to Chris because it had
Last special had Garrick on it. Yeah.
back when there were only 3 flashes, and that introduced a 4th one from the future. What if? No, which one is this? Number 26, 32,
Yeah, that's a good one.
35, which was this. This was part of I think the only that I can remember from What If, the only time that they had an actual storyline run through multiple issues other than just like a 2-issue thing, which was Timequake, which was a 5-issue thing. Yeah, pounding the protein oil. Number 45, 46, 48, and 88.
Okay.
So that's it for the What Ifs. Then I got some, one of my collecting goals for the year is to complete my All-Star Squadron run. So I got a few of those. So I got number 5.
Oh, you got Chris's attention now. Yep.
Yep.
Number 15.
No, that's great. That was a great team up.
Yeah.
Crossover.
40,
Amazing man. Nice.
Yeah. And annual number 2.
Oh, so good.
So I am now 2 issues away from completing my All-Star Squadron run.
Nice. That was 60 something issues, right?
I don't remember exactly. I have to check, but that sounds about right. That they had, I think, 3 annuals.
And what issues are you missing? Early ones, late ones?
37 and 47. One of them is the McFarlane cover, the Dr. Fate cover. And the other one I don't think is anything specifically special. It's just one that I
Don't have
across yet.
That's a good run.
Yeah. Yeah, that flash book, it's one where it's one villain that goes through all the flashes. So he starts off fighting Jay Garrick, and then he shows up again later fighting Barry Allen, and he shows up again fighting Wally right after he became the Flash after Crisis. And then it takes place, he shows up again in the future, and this guy, John Fox, not the former Panthers coach, this guy, John Fox, has to become a new Flash to beat him, but he travels throughout time to see how the other Flashes beat him too. It's a fun book.
It is.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Chris loves his ass.
Yes.
Yeah. He loves his ass with his annuals. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm 2 issues away from knocking that out. So I'll finish that soon. Another one, some more World War II heroes. It's another on my goal to complete this year is my run of Invaders. So I got number 32.
Nice cover. Love it.
Yes.
33.
Another great cover.
Mm-hmm.
There's your Submariner cover right there.
Yep.
And 38, which then I got home and realized I already had this one. So now I've got 2 of them. So, yeah, I'll just have to see which one is the better condition, which I'll keep, and the other one will go in the buy/trade box. So this puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 issues away from completing Invaders. I need 3 issues from the series, the annual, and then 1 and 2 giant size, and I'll be done with that one.
Good job.
All right.
I don't have much Infinity Ink, but yeah, that was a cool series too.
It was.
Nice
Though
job,
I will say Nuklon, was a better character when they made him Atom Smasher, because that Mohawk was questionable at best.
It was the 80s.
And I found this guy like literally right as the con was ending, and I looked at this last table that was back in the corner where he had all these dollar boxes, but then there were 2 to the side, and he goes, "Oh yeah, those are $3 each." Excuse me. And he's like, "I'm surprised nobody's gone through them. There's some decent stuff in there, And as I said before, I'm working on an Avengers run, so I got a bunch of Avengers books from that. I got 114, 148, 149.
Orca, yes.
Yeah.
154.
That's nice.
Yeah. This one's a great cover. 189.
Oh,
That is great cover. Great story, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. 190. Yeah, then this is in the Perez era here.
Sure is.
191. 197. 198. 206.
Oh, look at that beast. And the Avengers.
I don't, not sure what you're trying to say there, Dan.
Hashtag Beast is an Avenger.
Beast is Avenger.
211. And then I already had this, but I got it again. It was in a dollar bin. 273.
Nice.
Well, that's a wicked cover.
Yeah, well, because even though I have all of the portrait covers, I have them all in a separate pile. So for the ones that are runs that I'm actually, working, having the runs for them, I'm getting second copy so that when I have like the box, it's got like all of X Factor, that there's not going to be a hole in there. So it'll be like, it'll have the portrait cover in there too, and then still have the one that's in the stack of all the different portrait covers. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yeah, he didn't look too happy there. Maybe that was before his.
Maybe that's when he first started on the Avengers and was like, "Yeah, I've been through some shit."
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I've seen some stuff and some things. I wouldn't recommend it.
I still got stuff in my fur.
That's right.
And then this other one, some of these are from that guy's $3 box. Some of them are from dollar bins and another one, but it's a bunch of Marvel team up ones. So I got number 26. It's always cool to get the ones, there were not many of them, but there were some that didn't have Spider-Man in them.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 or so, maybe 10 or 12.
Yeah, and most of them were Human Torch ones, and then there were a couple that were someone else. Number 28. Number 35.
There's another one, yep.
Yeah. 42. 43. Of course, I had to get the one with my boy Cat. 52.
Yep.
Mhm.
52.
You did pretty good. You got a nice
You
haul.
did.
54. 61, which this is one that I was wanting to get a hold of again because this is one of the first ones I had when I was a kid. That one and this one, though this one's beat to hell, but low grade's better than no grade. 64.
Exactly.
Yep.
69 was this cool Havoc cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
74 where they had the
Saturday night.
Night Live.
Yeah, I have that too. That's
Yep.
a good one.
And 92.
I like that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, not as impressive as what Sal and Gary and especially Chris got. It's all dollar bin and
Good
Hey,
stuff.
I'll be the same way when I come back from Z2E2. Either I'm getting one big book or I'm getting $250 books.
You got the best bargains. You got best bargains of all of us. Those are great.
yeah,
bargains.
like I said, when I found that, and there were other ones, the guy that had the damn, the guy had the $3 bins. He had more in there, like more issues of Marvel Team Up and that I needed, but I was like, all right, I didn't have a huge amount of money, so I just got the ones that I could. Excuse me. The ones that that I could afford to get. So I basically just looked for the ones that I thought were the most interesting ones. I was like, all right, some of these, like the Human Torch Doctor Strange one, I was like, all right, well, I haven't gotten that one yet, so I'll pick that one up.
You did good.
All right.
Thank you.
That it, Dan?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Gary.
All right. Let's see. So if I put Sal, if I put tape right here, I could be a handsome brother.
Very good.
All
Very
right.
good. Same with me, brother.
Yep. For those of y'all that have seen Slapshot.
I have
Old
I
time.
don't wear my glasses on here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to listen to the song.
Hey, don't give me any of that another nasty root beer.
Yes, there you go. And if you go on the road, make sure you bring a suitcase full of your favorite cars and trucks.
That's right.
Your
No, the
toys.
train set. Because when Paul Newman went to the owner of the team, he looked at him and goes, "You cheap bastard!" And the guy goes, "I got a good deal on those boys." And he just looks at him and went, "They brought their fucking toys."
Yeah, they did. So, Sal, this jersey is appropriate because Sal gave me that last week.
There you go. Yep.
Look at that. The Avengers and the Caps. Look at that. Got Ovechkin and Carlson and Tom Wilson on there. There you go.
That's awesome.
So that is great. So thank you for that, Sal.
You're welcome. You're
So
welcome.
those are awesome.
I wish I could have grabbed more of this.
Yeah, I bet. I'm just appreciative to have a copy, my friends. So
So I was standing there at the exit when people were leaving, saying, "Give me it!" Just
Give me
right
it.
out of the hands
Give
of
me it.
children.
yep, beating kids up for it. All right, I got strange sports stories
it's true.
number. We did watch Hoosiers. We were both big fans of Gene Hackman, and
Oh yeah.
Chris had never seen Hoosiers. I'm like, well, we got to watch that. So it's a great movie. For y'all that haven't seen Hoosiers, watch that movie, especially in March Madness time.
Yeah.
So just a cool Nick Cardy strange sports stories cover. So monster, a whole 18. It's only 6 issues. I'll probably go ahead and get all this. I got a Swamp Thing 1 variant by Carnivore Comics. There are only 500 of these made.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah,
So,
that is amazing.
yeah, so this is pretty cool. I got a good deal on it. I didn't pay 30 for it, but only 500 of them made. Got a certificate. I got a certificate with it.
What number is it? Does it say or no?
No, I don't think it says. I don't think it says which number of the 500 it is.
Okay.
Well, maybe it does on the card. Let's see.
It
Sorry,
on
I
the
was just
cover, it might
curious.
on the back cover.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it does. Let's see. Let's see what it says. The board's not a huge fan of these self-sealing bags.
No, I used to, and I hate them now.
Yeah. Let's see. Issue 1 exclusive And the card, it doesn't say, so it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, it's not giving me that. But
They were having Svengoolie crossovers with DC stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, Svengoolie. Love Svengoolie.
Svengoolie's always at, what do you call it?
Berwin, EC2E2.
Yeah, he's always walking around.
Are you sure that's Svengoolie or not a cosplayer?
It's Svengoolie because they do the, what do you call it? No, it's either or, but I always see Svengoolie. I remember that.
Is he choking his chicken when you see him?
Yeah. My favorite was always seeing, what do you call it? Mankind walking around with a fucking chair.
Wow. I'd rather see Elvira walking around if I'm going to see
Yeah.
a host. Yep. Really cool Strange Adventures cover. Tone cover it grabbed me.
That's cool.
Yeah, the Sphinx taking, destroying that rocket. Not sure why, but it's a strange adventure. I guess I'll find out why. So we talked about What If, in volume 1 of What If. I got number 7.
Nice.
I got number 15.
Oh, I had that one. There was another book I had that you didn't until now.
There you go. That's right. And then I got this one.
Nice.
The one.
That's cool.
These 3 complete my volume 1 now. 47 issues of What If volume 1. It's done. Volume 2 went 120 or 30 issues, and I need 2 of those. So there's one that's a Spider Girl one I do have, thankfully.
Yep.
So I need like a 20. I think I need an early one. Yeah, thanks, Chris. That is cool. Strange Ventures. I need an early one, and then I need a one of the later ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He's there every year.
Oh, there he is. Look at that. Svengoolie. Sergeant Rock. Cool Kubrick cover. Tell your men to surrender now, Rock, or you're a dead man.
Why does that remind me of the, what do you call it?
The Wolverine one on
Yeah.
X-Men?
Yep. Well, it would be the first time somebody's chained up to an X. This, of course, predates it by a good 20 years. By Mr. Joe Kubrick.
Yeah, I agree, Adam.
Yep. And he says, well, my volume. Well,
He's done it so many times, it just doesn't shock him anymore. He's just not.
Well, wait till I casually tell you about my unexpected purchase.
Well, I think if you're gonna try and do a complete run of What If, Volume 2 will cost you more money to do than Volume 1.
Well, the only expensive one is that Spider one in Volume 2, but it's twice as much. Is that why?
Well, I think just some of the other ones for Volume 2, like, you're gonna, some of them you're gonna pay not a lot of money, but it might be like $5 or $10 for them. But just that since the run is so much longer.
That's what I meant.
The first one, like, $5 here and $5 there is gonna add up a lot more.
The first one that hurts you most is the Jane Foster.
Yeah, and then in Volume 2 they got the Spider Girl one. There's also that there's that Spider-Man one where he's like kind of standing on the cover like this, and Thor's hitting him in the head with a hammer. There's a couple of them that are in that run.
That's the one where it said, "What if he kept the Venom symbiote suit?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I decided that a bit ago that I'm probably going to go ahead and finish Super Friends. So there's another one I needed from 46. So I have most of the early ones, but the later ones I didn't because it was just too silly. I got a pretty good.
There you go.
There you go. Supernatural thriller. Sal already had this one.
Yep.
This
First
is
Living Mummy.
Yep. This is pretty good shape. Yeah. This is the first living mummy. Yep. So he waited 3,000 years to wreak the revenge of the monster. So there he is. He's toting the gal. He woke up after 3,000 years. First thing he's going to do is he's going to tote the gal off.
Gotta grab a gal.
Gotta grab a gal.
Gotta grab a gal.
See what I've been missing. All right. I got a book from 1959 here. It is Detective Comics 263.
Ooh.
So, God, this was really cheap because it had a detached cover. But you know what? I can live with that and the damage here. The colors are nice. I'm okay with this. All the pages are there. So, 263 it was the second highest number detective I need. So the highest number detective I need is 265. So as soon as I get that, I'll be 262 up, I think. So, and my goal to be 250 up. So my Detective Comics run is unbroken from 1959 on. How about that?
That's crazy.
I'm just working from 500.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So that's still good, man. That's still good. I got a book Chris got me. When did all the baby? He looks like Gilbert. Okay. So Chris got me this Fighting American featuring Speed Boy. This book right here was a one-shot by Harvey. I looked when I entered it on CLZ. I didn't realize this. So this was a one-shot. Simon and Kirby created this. And DC got the rights for this. So I guess they bought out the Harvey characters. And there was a DC mini with the Fighting American. I don't have that mini, but so that was an interesting tidbit. I did not know, Chris. So there you go. Joe Simon.
That's the first appearance of him.
What'd you say?
That Fighting American, I think that's the first appearance of him.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I wondered if it was maybe an older Kirby, because it looks like older art here. So I'm wondering if this is a reprint of older work. You know, it says this is origin story, but because it looks very 40-ish, 40-esque, I wonder if this is reprinting an earlier iteration of them. But that by Harvey was a one-shot. Oh, I got another 100
first
page
appearance of him. Or no, never mind. That's not the first appearance. That's a different.
Yeah, that's because that's the Harvey one. I got a Young Romance I needed. That was a 100-pager. So it's in really good shape too. Look at the spine on that. Those 100-pagers are not easy to get in such beautiful shape. So Young Romance 201. So now I guess I'm about 700 pagers, and they're all romance books away from having them all. So every 100-pager, that is. So there we go. Got a few House of Mysteries. Got a 107 here, which is really cool. Great Scott! Aliens from another world have fished me up through space to their planet. I hate it when that happens. Captains of the alien fish. I mean, that's just so cool.
That happens to Gary more often than you think.
Yeah, you know what?
That's a normal Tuesday.
That's a normal Tuesday. That's right. This is a really cool tone cover. That painterly tone. They're replicas of people from different ages. Who could have made them and why? The sleepers of the past. So this is House of Mystery 92.
It's a great cover.
Yeah, that is really neat. If it's in a nice bag, it would really shine. So it's in a crappy bag. So I'll rectify that as soon as I can.
Rectify.
I'll rectify. And then I got House of Mystery 91.
Ooh,
The
like that.
Use of Basan.
That's cool.
Yeah, so House of Mystery 91. So God damn it, I think I'm going to be getting all the daggone House of Mystery. But that's a big chunk to chew there, buddy. I've got 171 up, and I've got probably 20 other issues, but I do have number one. So that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, as soon as you see that number one in that big gap, you're like,
that's kind of a big deal. Thanks, Chris. Another really cool tone cover. I talked about having Strange Adventures 9, the first appearance of Captain Comet. Well, here's number 143. That is just super cool.
That's
wild.
1962, isn't that wild? Base of the atomic bomb cloud. Look at that astronaut going, what the hell? Yeah. So, just really cool. The black on that is fantastic. So.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks good. So just really the cover captivated me. So I had to. I don't think I'll be completing Strange Adventures, but I will get the ones that covers captivated. And then I made a few unexpected purchases, and that would be unexpected 73. Look at that. Space Ranger. Yeah, he's got a Rocket Space Ranger there.
Oh.
No, Chris, that's cool, man. I dig it, man. It was a one shot. It's Simon and Kirby. It's very good. Don't you question that? I'm happy to have it.
That was cool. Yeah, Gary was looking at something at other books.
Chris,
and
you're talking about that one, right?
He's just like, I got this for you. It's like, wow, that's a really cool one.
Yeah, I think Chris is talking about that cover. Yeah. But it's really cool. No, Chris, I love it. I love it. And I don't have many Harvey books, so I'm happy to have that. So I also made another unexpected purchase. And here we go, 71. It's a pretty nice shape.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Trail of Space Ranger. His little friend Cyril here is betraying him. That's this little pink sucker here. Space Ranger is the man you want. He's plotting to destroy your world. Great stars. My own assistant, Cyril, falsely accusing me of a terrible crime. And Space Ranger was somebody who first appeared in Showcase and then got his own book, kind of like Adam Strange did. Or, he became the lead in Unexpected. He was, when Unexpected launched, he wasn't the main character. And this one looks like Space Ranger, but is not. He's just wearing and this is number 39. So we went a little bit further back in time here, 39. So this is a late 50s book, Experimental Man. So that was it. Oh, yeah, there's one more book. So I did make one more unexpected purchase. And that's this baby right here. This happens to be, doesn't have a number on it. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's number 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Unexpected, number 1. I was not planning to get this book, but I saw like half of this book, or, just a sliver of this book, as it was on a wall rack. And I knew what it was. I'm like, oh, that's unexpected one. So I looked at it, Al Stoltz. Yep, that is cool, Chris. So to get a unexpected one is pretty cool. That's a fleshlight. Yeah, he might, Chris. I don't know that I've seen this live in person before. So this is from 1956. It's again, it's one of those mid-50s DC books. Are always hard to get, but yeah, Unexpected number 1. Before last weekend, I had Unexpected 99 up, and I had wondered if I would go back and get the others, but
now
that I have one,
Now you have to.
now I'm going to probably start chipping away. It went 222 issues, and after about issue 110 or 12, like most of the other Bronze Age DC books, it went to a horror format. So that's why I have all those. So, but with these are more sci-fi and more, weird. So, yep. I tell you what, Grail walking, it catches the eye. But anyway, I was really, I'm happy. I'm very happy to have this book. It wasn't on my radar, but like I said, I mean, it was an unexpected purchase, and it's. I'm glad I have it. I'm thrilled to have that book. So thank you for looking.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so that wraps this episode up. I would suspect but honestly, guys, you guys got some cool stuff from that content.
We did.
Like, I'm just doing the video alone and seeing what Uncle Gary was showing, Dan digging through. Sally seen the book before you showed it off tonight, so I was like, ooh, and we got to see the Slab cave. So, yeah, it was fun editing that one. I'm glad you guys liked how it turned out.
Yeah. Did you obscure Chris's face so you don't scare the public?
Oh, I put a disclaimer at the beginning.
There you go. That'll do it.
But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on another Saturday night, taking a little bit of your time to hang out with us and seeing what we bought this week. Once again, I'm your host, Jamie J-Dub. With me, as always, is Sal the Slab Guy, Dan Kelly Art, and the Ric Flair of comics himself, Uncle Gary. And make sure you stay tuned, because right after this is Uncle Gary's Showcase. And what was the keyword?
Superstar.
All right, Sal. Let's get Uncle Gary up here.
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's enlarge Gary. There
Large
we are.
and in charge.
All right.
All right. Stay tuned.
Let's do it. Hello. Welcome to the showcase. Today, the secret word was superstar. So, and it's incorporated into the title. in the 70s, DC would do a series of they would do reprints and package them in new books, and then sometimes they would have these books and they would have new stories in them. But as we start off with DC Superstars, these are reprints of Teen Titan issues, and these were just fun. These were just fun books. At the time, I didn't have all the back issues, so here was a way to read them. The 100 pagers were really good about having older stories in them. But here's old. Here's when we were in the giant size era. It was giving us 2 new Teen Titans stories, and the cover.
Are these all 100 pages as well?
No, these aren't 100 pagers, but it was these giant size 50 centers were the, came after the 100 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, so they, and they had new covers on them, which were really cool. So DC Superstars of Space was number 2. So it was DC Superstars, and then like this presents Teen Titans, and this happens to be of Space, and you go Atomic Knights, Robot Knight, Adam Strange, Hawkman. So you were getting some reprint of some classic DC stuff. Number 3 was a Legion book.
Cool.
So, and I just always thought the covers were really neat. And then
these look like they're in fantastic shape too.
Yeah, they're pretty good. These are my original copies too.
Nice.
So, so these were me. These aren't upgrades. These are what I was collecting and keeping. Issue 1 is a little bit of, I think, a little bit of corner damage down there, but that's okay. But these were my original books. So space was a popular topic. There's a Captain Comet there. And,
punching that robot.
Punching that robot. Space Ranger from Unexpected. And Adam Strange. So issue 4 was Space. Issue 5 was Flash.
There you go.
There we go.
Flash with a beard.
Yeah, Flash. And it was bicentennial. So
cool.
You can see by the 33, I had a little bend in there because I read it. But but these are still my original boys. And 6, I guess we decided we had to go back to Space. And there's Space Cabbie.
Okay.
Somebody bought up Space Cabbie today. So there you go. Tommy Tomorrow was another space hero. There's another Captain Comet, another great Adam Strange. And this one is really nice shape. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's pretty. I kept that one really nice. So, and of course, in the Gerber bags of shine. Now, I believe this, I'm not sure. This might have been a new story, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. So here we got a fantastic Jim Aparo cover. So we have Aqualad, Manta, Ocean Master. And you know what?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. We gotta go back to space. We got to go back to space. Got Star Rovers, got Adam Strange, number 8. So
I find these space covers kind of strange.
There you go. And who doesn't like some strange?
Who doesn't like some strange?
Yeah. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
No strange, baby. No strange. And here we go. This was an odd one. Now this one, I gotta wonder. I've got to upgrade this one. I bet I didn't. I was keeping my books nicer. I bet for some reason I missed this and bought this book because I would have had this better. Look at that. This little beat up.
Yeah.
Number 9.
You could have got it at a good deal too. So
yeah, Man Behind the Gun. Who was he a warmonger or a peacemaker? So Ernie Coletta. You know what? It's almost opening day.
Oh, there you go.
Strange sports stories. There you go. Joker and Lex getting knocked out. Wonder Woman getting ready to hit the sports master back there. Yeah.
Getting beanballed. Huh?
Getting beanballed. That's right. Strike 1, strike 2. So you got the baseball issue.
I bet that came out right around opening day. You said.
You know what? No, because it's a December cover date, so that would have made it probably World Series time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Now this one probably has a little bit of value because it's a gray Morrow cover.
Ooh.
That? Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
There's your fishnets, buddy. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, nothing wrong with that. So I like how magic is kind of, stripping. Yeah, and little demons running around.
Yep.
12.
Hey, monkey sell.
Monkey sell.
Sell.
Monkey getting his
Getting the
his-
business.
yeah, he's getting the business. Look at that. They got a UFO in there too. So there's a lot going on in this.
There's a lot going on there.
Superboy. And Superboy looks like an angry teen there. Looks like he's like 19, I guess. So we're gonna go a little
Hold on,
stranger
Chris.
again.
All right, Chris has got a question for you. Is that the one where the heroes play baseball against the villain?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right, very good.
And this one's a little beat too. Makes me wonder if I bought this secondary too. The Sergio Aragonés. Yeah. So this was off the beaten path.
That's nice.
Because I may not have got that because I may have thought it was too silly. So I may have had to go back and buy it. And like that Manhunter one may not have appealed to me. But this one I would have bought. Look how perfect that is. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the coin will decide whether the villains live or the heroes die. But that's an Aparo cover, by the way.
Yep.
Isn't that cool?
That is.
And here we go. There's 15. Great Kubert, Sergeant Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Sergeant Rock and the Unknown Soldier. So one of those is the Unknown Soldier pretending to be Sergeant Rock.
Mm.
So this was an all new book. So and that like I said, we're getting into where a lot of these were new stories. So number 15, so that's really cool. Number 16, Star Hunters. So we went back to a space adventure. And that is that Buckler. That kind of looks like Buckler. Who did that? Newton and Layton. Newton and Layton. Okay, Don Newton and Bob Layton.
Bob Layton. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Bob Layton work.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I love this Iron Man stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really great. 16. Now 17. It went 18 issues. 17 is the one that's got a little bit of price on it. Do we know why? Anybody?
I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing this series, so I have no clue. Uh-oh. There it is. Secret Origins of the Superheroes. So with Huntress, huh?
First Huntress.
Nice.
Yep. And this was Helena Wayne. This was the Earth 2 Batman and the Earth 2 Catwoman's daughter. But that's the first Huntress. So it's all new stuff. And so that is and that was my copy I bought off the rack. So
very cool.
Yep, kept it pretty decent. I do have a bend there.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So what's the time frame on these again?
This would have been 78 probably at this point. I think we're 78. And then the last issue was number 18.
Oh, got a little Deadman and Phantom Stranger action going on there.
Another Aparo cover.
Nice.
So
let's do those fists.
Yeah. Yep. We don't want to get hit with that, even if it is Deadman. So,
that is so true. Yeah.
So when 18 issues start out with reprints, and then they were segueing to live stories, but just a fun DC mid to late 70s title.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
That is some good stuff.
Fun stuff. So
yeah. All right. I think this goes ahead and wraps up the Uncle Gary showcase. Thank you so much, Uncle Gary, for showing off those books.
You're welcome.
They're amazing. And like I said, that was the first time I've ever heard of that series. So always a treat. Always a treat. Chris says Aparo is so great.
Oh, Aparo's the man, Chris. You know it. That's why he went and bought that Brave and the Bold cover with Wildcat and Batman on it.
That's right. That's right. All right, then. Let's go ahead and call this a night, then.
All
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, Spin the Codex Stations. This is Uncle Gary Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will catch you guys next week. We'll be on Thursday for Comic Character of the Week, where we are doing Preacher. I will be on the podcast, which is on Wednesday that night.
Yep.
So should be some fun. And of course, Saturday night's where it's at. Actually, I don't think I will be here next week because I got some stuff going on with family. So I may be out next week. So you guys can enjoy it without me.
You'll need time off after that Preacher show.
Yeah. I've been reading the Preacher right now. It is.
You need some absolution.
Yes. Absolutely.
And we will have special guest, my mentee, Mr. Calvin Duncan from Japan,
Yeah.
joining us. So that'll be pretty good. He will be a part of that Preacher show.
All right.
I hope you're digging Preacher. I mean, it's an intense read.
It's an intense read. I'm about issue 4 on the first 12 issues right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, it gets worse.
I know.
It gets tougher, but yeah, you got to have a sense of the character. You do have to read the first 12, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, definitely. All right, folks. Take care then, and we will see